Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the Moonlit Howls box. So let's take a look at this. Unleash your inner party animal with the new Moonlit Howls box. Fly high with a new pair of wings, or ride the waves with our brand new whale tail. Okay, so let's check these out. So I don't like the way these wings look. I will check them out in the auction house, but these are the pure Moonlit Howls wings, the white ones. And then the black ones are the fallen Moonlit Howls wings. I think these wings look kind of stupid, so we'll see how they actually look in game though. And then there's the special Moonlit Howls outfit for male and female. These two outfits don't look too bad. I don't really have a problem with them. But they're not great either. And then there's, the gloves, the shoes, and all that stuff. And then we have the Moonlit Leopard Ears Wiggling Headband and the Moonlit Wolf Ears Wiggling Headband. So those are those two. And then we have the Moonlit Mouse Ears and the Moonlit Puppy Ears. And then last we have the tails. So we have the Moonlit Wolf Tail and the Moonlit Puffy Cat Tail and the Moonlit Leopard Tail and the Moonlit Whale Tail, which I think looks kind of weird. So here you can see all the items and rates. You definitely want to check this out before playing any gachapon. So you can see what your chances are to get all the new stuff. The new stuff is at the top, and then the rest of the stuff is below. They do have a couple of older tails here, so if you want to get like one of the older tails too, you can get those from this. But yeah, this is the list. I would highly suggest that you click on the items and rates to check this out before you play this gachapon. And now let's actually pull up the game. So now we're going to take a look at some of these items in game. So let's open up our auction house. And let's check out the wings first. So pure Moonlit. So these are the wings. Currently, you can get them for as low as 5 mil. So 5 or 6 mil is about what they're going to cost you right now. And you can't really see the white ones with this background, so change that. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. It just looks kind of dumb to me. But let's go check out the other wings. So you can get those for about 5 or 6 mil. I don't think the price for them is too unreasonable. Like 5 mil isn't that much for wings. I mean, there are a couple of wings that are between like 3 and 5 mil. It's not a huge deal. Let's take a look at the fallen Moonlit wings. Fallen Moonlit Howls wings. Okay, so these ones are worth a little bit more, I guess. So these ones are... I still don't like the way these look. These ones are going for as cheap as 9 mil and as high as 20. So anywhere between 9 and 15 mil, probably. That's what they'll cost you. So they're worth basically, like, that's at least 3 million or more than the pure Moonlit Howl wings. Alright, and let's take a look at the outfits. No, let's take a look at the ears next. So, Moonlit Leopard ears. Wiggling headband. Let's take a look at the leopard ones first. So these are going for 7 mil on average. So it'll cost you about 7.5 mil, depending on when you buy them. And let's go ahead and preview these. These actually don't look too bad. And the price isn't too high. I mean, maybe it's a little pricey, but it's not overpriced, I don't think. And how about the Moonlit Wolf ears? Okay, these are overpriced. Because you have to pay like between 30, you have to pay 30, 40 mil, between 30 and 40 mil or more. And that's kind of insane. Yeah, I don't think these look cool enough to justify paying over 30 mil gold for them. Like, I think these should be closer to... I think a more fair price for these would be around like 10 mil, 15 mil, but not 30. So we'll take a look at the special outfits, because those are the only ones that matter, because they have the idle animation, which is something Nexon should probably stop doing. It's kind of a ripoff, selling two versions of outfits like that. Let's take a look at the male outfit first. So the special Moonlit Howls outfit for male is going for anywhere between 45 and 60 mil. And that's what that outfit looks like. So that's what the idle animation for the outfits is. 45 mil isn't horribly overpriced, but I think if you wait a while to buy this outfit, then it might drop to around 30 mil. Like, it might go from being 45 to 60 mil to between 30 and 50 mil. So I think the price would go down for that. And let's take a look at the outfit for female, which is probably way overpriced. Yeah, this is... In most cases, female outfits are overpriced, and I can't preview that one. So these aren't worth it at all. I'd wait for these to drop between 50 and 60 mil at least. Okay, last thing, let's go check out those tails. So let's check out the Moonlit Wolf tail first. And see what that looks like. So currently the Moonlit Wolf tail is going for about 60 mil, 59 mil. And let's change background. It is a really nice looking tail, but I think 60 mil is a little high for it. And I think if you wait a while, this will probably drop by around 9 or 10 mil if you wait a few weeks. So, I mean, I wouldn't buy this thing unless it was maybe like between 40 and 50 mil. I'd try and wait until then. Puffy cattail next. So this is a puffy cattail. It's going for 50 mil. And it does look okay. But I think this tail is worth closer to between 20 and 30 mil. Like 25, 30 mil would be a good price for it. I wouldn't pay 50 million for that. And I love cat stuff in Mabinogi. So let's look at the leopard tail next. So Moonlit leopard tail. So this one's going for around 25, 26 mil. I don't think this is an unreasonable price for a new tail item. I think out of all the tails, the leopard tail is by far the one that's priced the most fairly. So you can see how it looks. It doesn't look too bad if you don't mind a thick tail, honestly. Yeah, it has a pretty good look to it, and it's pretty fairly priced. 20, 25 mil, that's a good price for this item. I don't think there are very many tails that are less than 20 mil. There are some that are like 15 mil, but like, overall, I think this is a good price, especially considering it's new. I'm not sure if that price will really drop or not, because as it stands, it's kind of a fair price at the moment. Alright, and now let's take a look at the Moonlit Whale tail. So this is... I'm expecting this one to be overpriced because we've never really had a tail like this before. And personally, I think it looks a little weird, but some people might like it. Okay, so maybe it's not that popular because it's only going for like 22, 26 million. Yeah, I don't know, that just looks a little odd. Now, are the red markings on the whale tail, can those come in different colors? Can you dye that? I wonder if you can, like, dye that. Let's see if it's red for both. Yeah, oh no, wait, this time the markings are white. So maybe the markings on the whale tail are dyeable. Because the markings on this one are white, and the markings for this one are red. So you might be able to dye the markings on the back of the whale tail. Yeah, this is an interesting... I think it's an interesting choice to release a tail like this. But overall, like, it's not something that I'm after. And I guess it's not very popular given the price, but I mean, if someone really likes it and really wants it, then I guess it's kind of good that it's not that popular, because that means it's selling for a low affordable price, because like 22 million isn't that bad for a new tail item. Like, that is actually better than I was expecting. I was either expecting these to be around 20 to 30 mil if they weren't popular, and I was expecting them to be like 40, 50, 60 mil if they were popular. So yeah, 22, 26 mil, that's not bad for the tail, and it looks like you can dye the markings since they come in different colors. Do the bands around the tail come in different colors too? That one's like that little band thing. Is that a different color on the other one? It might not be. Wait a minute, that's more of a silver color. That's more of like a bronzish gold. Yeah, so you might be able to dye that band too. Huh, interesting. Well, at least it has some, like, options for dyeing. I'm not sure if you can actually dye the tail itself. Probably not. Probably just the markings in the band. Anyway, that's the Moonlit Howls box. So this will be ending on Thursday, March 2nd, before the maintenance.